Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
How's everybody doing tonight? TGIF, honey.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Welcome in, everybody.
Coming to you live and direct from our YouTube studios in Syracuse, New York.
Is this the ship show?
It is.
No,
yeah. Copy and John.
We did okay tonight.
Let's just real quick. Let's just do a mic check. Can you guys hear us? Okay. Let's just make sure we've got some audio.
Can you hear us?
Move in a little bit.
The chat is flying. Check. Everybody,
the
can you
chat
hear us?
is moving. Well, I think they would tell us if we didn't have
I'm
any
guessing that we have
any
sound,
volume. So
we're good.
We're
keep
good.
Going.
Let's keep going. So,
all right. So,
happy Friday.
guys, yes, happy Friday. First and foremost, we have a couple birthdays we just wanted to mention. Holly Ayers had a birthday yesterday, and she's celebrating on the Mardi Gras. And, sound and video are good. Thank you. Good. And our friend Tim Cornish, who is also a supporter of our channel, his birthday is today. So happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
And anybody else that's in the chat, if you had a birthday this week, let us know, and we'll give you a shout out or anniversary or anything else that you're celebrating. Right?
Sounds good to me.
Nice music, babe. I like that. So, okay. Not to bring down the chat a little bit, but we just wanted to just give a quick thoughts and prayers out to all the hurricane victims in the Midwest, and also to the young lady that fell from the Carnival Miracle off her balcony. So just quick thoughts and prayers out to all those families and to that young lady. And I believe she was the mother of a young child. So
I believe so. Yeah.
our thoughts and prayers are with them. Crazy cat traveling. Meow, Catsmith. Just make me when it's cruise day. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate that. And yes, wake me up when it is cruise day. When is your next cruise? Everybody, when is your next cruise? I'd like to know. Yeah, Mel Stowe is in the house. Hey, Mel, how are you? My birthday is Tuesday. Well, happy birthday.
In advance.
Yes,
how's
happy
that?
Birthday. So Christmas, guys, it's right around the corner. Who's ready and who's not? I want to know who's still shopping. Who are my last minute shoppers? I'm done. I've been done since Thanksgiving night. For the most part.
Yeah, you usually get ahead of it pretty good. I'm done too.
Did I get anything?
Oh, you'll get a couple things.
I'm not expecting anything.
A couple things. Why not?
Okay, guys, we are going to Sherry Smith next October on the NCL Bliss. We are on the Bliss in April.
We're in April. Yeah.
I cannot wait to get on that, especially after just getting off the Encore. So, oh my goodness. But anyway, let's run through the chat really quick. Mary Ellen Dillon, you look and sound great. Thank you. Thank you. So really quickly, we're just going to run through the chat. Anthony Simone, our awesome mitigator, hello to you. I think you're in New Jersey, or isn't he? He's away. He's in like New York or something.
I don't know where he is.
He's with his family. Yeah, and Mary Ellen Dillon, fresh off the Mardi Gras. She did a back-to-back. You need a back-to-back on that ship.
How did you like the Mardi Gras, Mary Ellen Dillon? Tell us what you thought.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive. Masters game is in the house. Hi, how are you doing in the Gaylors? Hi.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Sherry Smith says, happy Friday, everyone. Yes, happy Friday is right. Douglas Famey, hey, buddy, how are you? Nice to see you in here. And Hani from the Beach Life. Guys, Hani is like, I don't know, like 30 subscribers away from 1K. If you haven't checked him out yet, please head over to the Beach Life.
Let's get him there.
Yes, let's get him there.
The 1K is such a milestone for a YouTuber, so let's get him there. If you're not subscribed to the Beach Life, let's get over there and subscribe.
Yeah, and if one of my moderators can throw the link in just to make it quick to go over there, that would be great.
What a great Christmas gift.
It would
get him to 1,000. Well, yes. Hopefully before that, but if anything, on Christmas.
It would be amazing. I think we could do it tonight. Mel Stowe is in the house. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? It's nice to see you. Sherry Smith. Jeffrey Resendez is in the house. Hi, Jeffrey. How you doing, buddy? I love always seeing your sunset pictures. They're wonderful. Sir Gary of the Beaches. Oh, Gary. We have a pic for you. Shelly Lou is in the house. Stephen Z. Ho, ho, ho.
Stephen
Happy holidays, y'all. Sean Murphy. That is a new name. Hey, welcome in, Sean.
Welcome in.
They moved us off the horizon to the sunshine for New Year's Eve cruise. Sean, Nancy and I, thank you for being here, first of all. Nancy and I, from Nautical Nurse Nancy, and I just got off that cruise a couple weeks ago, And
you were the second to last sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the sailing after you had issues getting to the ports.
Yes.
So you made it.
Yeah, we just made that. Vanavi, hopping in to say hello, everyone. My daughter and granddaughter are visiting, and we have people in and not. Now, sure, I'll be able to catch up for the whole show, but hello. Well,
thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Vanavi. We appreciate that so much. Okay, just quickly going through Mercy Rodriguez.
Mercy.
Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Just Dave is in the house as well. Hi, guys. How are you? Okay, so, yeah, Sherry Awesome Sunset is in as well. Okay, so we're going to get started, guys. So we are fresh off the NCL Encore, and let me tell you, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous ship. I was kind of taken back when we walked onto that ship because the last NCL cruise we were on was the Breakaway, and the Breakaway is a great ship, but it needs some work.
Yeah, you could tell it's aged.
Yeah, that's a great word for it. It's aged, so it needs an overhaul, and even like what was that?
That's nothing. Keep going. So listen.
Are we still live?
So our YouTube community, we had to improvise on something, and I had to kind of cob something up, and it just fell over. But we're still good. Let's keep going.
Oh my God. Okay.
So we went cruising.
Yeah, we went. Sorry, guys. Maybe it is the ship show after all. Okay, so yes, we went on a cruise. Oh my gosh. And what are we? I don't even know that threw me. That whole thing just fell off. It just absolutely threw me.
All right, so we went on a cruise from the 5th to the 12th, Sunday to Sunday. So we flew in to Miami on a Saturday. So we'll start there. Let's start in the beginning.
Yeah, let's talk about Miami for a quick second.
So coming from Syracuse, flying to Miami, 99% of the time, or any time that we've flown so far, has always had a layover in either Charlotte, DC, or something. For some reason, about 3 weeks beforehand, they made it a direct flight. So we were in Miami before noon. We were at our hotel before noon.
Yeah, we were.
Which is great.
Pretty awesome.
We hardly ever get direct flights from Syracuse, so that was great. You didn't appreciate getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I got to tell you, to get in Miami by noon. We left the house at 6, but to get to Miami by noon, without a layover, delays, whatever, I thought it was great. So I was really happy with that.
I was really happy with the hotel we stayed in, and I just want to quickly mention that because one of the most frequent questions that we get asked is, where do you guys stay in Miami? So we stayed at the Element, and it was newly renovated. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I thought it was really well done compared to some of the places that we have stayed. You are in upstate New York. Okay, Anthony. I really liked it. I don't know how much it cost, unfortunately, because you use points.
So I travel a lot, or I have traveled a lot prior to the pandemic, and I had some points to use. So I stayed there on points. But when I did book it, it was like $130, $150. It wasn't bad at all. So
it had everything. It had a beautiful pool. It had one of the largest gyms I've ever seen in a hotel. The lobby area was humongous. I thought it was just a really, really nice place to stay. So if you guys are looking for a place to stay, it was called the Element.
The Element. It's a Marriott property.
Yeah.
The only, I don't want to say downside, but the only thing that you may want to be aware of is there's nothing around it, right? Other hotels, it's very commercial there. So if you want to go somewhere, you most likely are going to have to drive. Now, we did get...
Well, you're by the airport.
Yeah, you are literally right by the airport. So... you and I did walk. I didn't put it in our vlog, or in our live, but we did walk to a restaurant right around the corner. It was actually really good, and we'll put that in our vlogs. And it was very, very inexpensive to eat there. It was a Cuban fare, and it was good.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good.
Yep. So then we went to dinner with some of our fellow vloggers, and I think we have a nothing broke.
Yeah. So we had other fellow vloggers that were going on cruises, but not on ours, right? So they were going on, one was the Virgin, and one was I can't remember the other one. Was it the Oasis?
I think it was it was one of the Oasis class ships.
So we all had a chance to get together.
Symphony.
Now, there was 13 of us that got together.
Hey, Cusies saying, hey, Shelly Lou. Thanks for being here. Bill Cava. We stayed by the airport, blah. Yeah, Bill, that's what you get. Nick P, hey, thanks for being here.
And we used to stay at the Sheridan, which is right next to the golf course, which is right next to the airport. The Element I think it was a little bit cheaper, but
it worked.
Very clean.
Says asking if you can leave your car at the airport, or at the hotel. I don't know because we took a Uber.
Yeah, we took a shuttle.
Yeah, we didn't get a car.
We shuttled the airport
shuttle.
Yeah, the hotel had a shuttle from the airport. Mm-hmm. I mean, we ended up Ubering to the cruise port, which is like 10 minutes. It wasn't far at all.
Right.
So,
they were on Oasis.
Oasis. Okay.
Yep.
So we met up with a bunch of our fellow vloggers. And what's interesting is, if you guys have seen our lives before, we talk about Marco Polo. Marco Polo is an app on your phone. It's like a video app where a bunch of people come together in a group, and when you send out a video, it goes to everybody in that group. So we've met people virtually, and we actually had a chance this time to meet a couple
new people
physically, right? Yeah. In person. So like Gary Krebs and his wife Eva.
Yeah.
Right?
So good. So great to meet them.
And we had dinner. It was about 13 of us. We went to a restaurant called Frank's Italian Restaurant. It's in Pembroke Park. It's about 30 minutes north of Miami. We had a really good time.
It was fantastic food.
Food was outstanding.
It was.
They weren't busy. I mean, we were obviously the biggest table there. They put a bunch of tables together for us, but I thought the food was outstanding.
It was so good.
Gary Krebs,
reasonably priced, I thought.
Yeah.
The quantity of food that you got is great. Yeah. And
Gary Krebs picked it out. Apparently, the owner is from Queens or Brooklyn or something. Yes. So he's like, "Oh, if he's from New York, it's got to be good food." And it was. It was great. It was really good. So it was nice to meet up with Raphael and Amanda from Visos Travel, Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. Mm-hmm. We met Mark and Stephanie. From the Cruise World.
Yep. Jonathan and Shauna Short, we finally got to meet.
Yep.
So Robert and Maria, they were new too.
Yeah, they were new.
Channel, but they're,
Yeah, they're followers. And like Life is Good Today and Visos Travel and stuff. They did an Airbnb about 5 minutes from the restaurant. And
it was nice. So they shuttled us back and forth. It was really nice. And we had a great meal. And then we all, the next morning, went off to our respective ships, which is kind of strange, but it was like we were all in a row, right? So the Scarlet Lady was behind us and Oasis was in front of us, I think. So, and it was just weird that we were all there on different ships. But Lovey's Fat Love, hey, welcome in. And Deepa, hi. Thanks for being here. So it was great.
And kudos to Dewey. Dewey lives down there now, and he picked us up and he shuttled everybody around. So it was really nice to have an opportunity to spend some time with him in the car. And Gary Krebs was also with him. So and it was just nice to kind of chat and catch up because we've gotten to know Dewey over the past year or so on a couple of different
we've been on a
vacations.
Couple different vacations with Dewey. So
yeah,
he's great. He's on a train right now.
Where's he going?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of people traveling today, so that's good. I like it.
So
people are getting back to life. It's good.
So one thing that happened that I thought was funny.
I know where you're going.
Was Mark from the Cruise World and Gary Krebs were kind of goofing around, but
they challenged each other.
And they challenged each other, and this is what it kind of looked like.
Woof.
And basically what they're saying is they're going to have a dance-off at some point, and this isn't working there we go.
Yeah, no.
They're going to have a dance-off at some point on a cruise, on a future cruise. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure somebody's going to vlog it if we're not a part of it. But anyway, that'll be a lot of fun. So that was Saturday night. Yep. So Sunday comes around, and Sunday's embarkation day. And
it was odd to get on a cruise on a Sunday for me. I was thrown off the whole week. Because usually you get on a cruise ship on a Saturday. So I was thrown. But really quick, Will Cooper's in. Hey, guys, how are you? And Candy Cornish, if you weren't here in the beginning, we did wish your husband, Tim, a very happy birthday today.
Yes. I'm just looking at the chat, too.
That's okay. I got the chat.
So, okay. So the cruise holds about 4,000 passengers, and my understanding we were about 2,000 passengers in, so about 50% capacity, which I thought was awesome. It did not seem busy at all, and when we show you some of the footage, it'll kind of dictate that it just wasn't that busy.
So for the size of that ship, there was never an area that was congested. There was, and you know, there's something to be said for a limited capacity on a cruise. It's great and everything because there's no lines and everything. But what I missed the fun sail-away party. I missed all the group things where everybody comes together and has a great time and everybody's dancing and laughing and singing. I really missed that on this cruise. So like the sail-away, to me, I'm just going to say it was lame at best.
Yeah, so we are NCLers at our core, but I'm not so sure. I want to say we still are, but I struggled with the sail-away. I really did.
I struggled with the sail-away, and I'll be honest, I struggled with the cruise director. And it may be because the last two cruises I was on, one I had the Flying Scotsman, and the other one was Donkey. And those are two very high energy cruise directors that keep it going 24/7. And on this particular cruise, the cruise director was unique. I have never heard of her before. And I'm not saying she wasn't good, but she's not the level that I'm used to or that we've been on the past few cruises, right? So you weren't with me for Donkey, but Donkey on Carnival, he is just nonstop 24/7. And I'm there for that. I like that. I like to dance. And if you're new here, I'm constantly dancing.
Dancing all the time.
Yeah, I love to dance.
Dancing in the grocery store. I mean, it's just like... But hey, Jamie Wilhite, thank you for joining. I'd rather have you here late than never.
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
And we did use your pillowcases. That worked out well.
Sean Murphy said we were on the first Vista cruise in July with Mark and Stephanie. Yes, they're awesome.
They are awesome, and it was so nice to meet them. We've Marco Polo'd with them. I've had individual Marco Polos with him because he's pretty talented. I think he's a natural in front of the camera, and I get some tips from him about how he does some of the things that he does, and some of the tools and programs that he uses and stuff. So.
Bill Cava just said, I didn't know it was unique till day 6, to be honest. And I totally agree with you, Bill, because usually, like when you hear announcements and stuff, like I'm just going to use Donkey as an example. He's like, hello, it's your cruise director, Donkey, coming at you from the bridge. And it's high energy and enthusiasm. And I just didn't get that from Unique. I didn't get it from her. So,
look, my perspective on it is this. I would have been okay with it had we not gone on a Carnival cruise. Or, I mean, I wouldn't have known any different on the NCL cruise, but going on a Carnival cruise and...
we would not have known different had we not been on a Carnival cruise. Okay.
The atmosphere is just so much better on a Carnival cruise. It's so much fun.
It is fun.
But, maybe it's the audience that draws it, right? If people go to Carnival, they're looking to party and have a good time.
No,
maybe not so much on NCL. Director. I don't know.
For me, guys, what do you think? I think it's the cruise director. They tie that all together, And so, listen, we've been on Princess, we've been on Royal, we've been on Carnival, we've been on Norwegian, and I have to say there's bits and pieces I would take from each line, right? So from NCL, I would take entertainment all day, every day, like entertainment meaning the shows. The shows that we saw on the Encore were phenomenal, and we will get to that. Food, I would say Royal, hands down. Carnival for the sail-away party and for the fun squad, right? Princess, meh, I don't know. It was so long ago, I don't remember, so I can't really say anything. I do hear they have good food, but I can't remember, to be completely honest with you. So I'm just going to check in with the chat. Whoa, Josh is here from Adventures Ahead. My little bro. What's up, buddy? How are you? Thanks for being
Josh, here. How are you? Thanks for showing up.
That's awesome. So, yeah. Jeffrey says, Sarah, when you get a chance, check your Instagram. Yes, I will after the show, Jeffrey. I will check it after the show. But so anyway, I don't know how you guys all feel about that. You can come in and let us know what you think.
We have a storm.
Unique was not there on sail away at the social that night. Okay, so Bill, Unique was at the sail away party, but then later on that night they did that little party in the club, the social club.
Social.
And she was not there. But I'll tell you, the assistant cruise director did a great job.
He did. He did.
The girl.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It was a she.
It was her and that other kid, but they did a really good job keeping everybody dancing and moving. And I agree. Bill, I wish did we say hi to you? Did we? Whoa. Why
we got a storm coming in, so you just got to be careful. It's supposed to get some measurable snow tomorrow.
Wait till you see the new shows on the Mardi Gras. Amazing. Okay. All right. Josh, who? Oh, stop. Be nice. There's nothing like a carnival sail away party, says Ken Sessa. I agree with you. I do.
Loved it. Totally loved it. But we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Look, when we left the hotel, I Ubered to the port, 10, 12 minutes, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was $43. With the tip, it was $50. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a little on the expensive side, but that's what it cost. So whatever. Our scheduled arrival time was 11:30. We got there about 11 o'clock. Check-in was easy. COVID test was a piece of cake.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So listen, if you're new here, we just got off the breakaway in October. We had to get jabbed 3 times. This process was so much better. We got there, they swabbed us. You were on in 45 minutes?
Yeah. Less than an hour. We were on the ship. Right. And the COVID test, they allowed us to do our own swab, right?
Yes.
Where, look, we haven't put out the vlogs for the NCL, but the NCL,
we're so far
we
behind.
had to get a 96-hour test before we got to the port, and then we had to have 2 tests while we were at port. One was a rapid and one was not. And man, they went digging for gold. I mean, it was not comfortable going through that testing process. This one was a piece of cake.
This was a piece of cake.
Boom.
It was.
You were on. It was,
and I think we got the results really quickly.
Not only that, we got the results quickly, but they were boarding by zones. There was nobody waiting. We just walked right in and walked right up.
And we were by ourselves when we walked on.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were. So it was awesome. And just like immediately when you walked on that ship, I was like this. It was just beautiful.
It's a gorgeous ship.
Just beautiful.
And I would like to go on it again. I'm sure we will if we find the right itinerary. It's not like we'll never go on that same ship again, but.
Crazy Cat Traveler said there's a possibility of a white Christmas in Seattle. I think is a sign of the apocalypse. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Dan Zolch. How are you? Thanks for being here. My hubby and I like the food better on Carnival versus Royal. What?
Wow.
Oh, no.
I didn't think Carnival's food was bad. I thought Royal's, in my opinion, stood out.
Royal's MDR on Adventures of the Seas was like eating at fine dining. Like it was like eating at a specialty restaurant. It was, I did not have a bad meal. The only thing that was a little rough around the edges the first night was the French onion soup, and we said something to them and they corrected that, and it was.
Yeah, so look at that was the Adventure of the Seas. That was the first cruise back. So they were still getting things situated, right?
Yeah.
But after the first night, I really thought the food was good.
Yeah.
I was really impressed.
Yep.
So when we got to the ship, we got on, we went to the muster station, piece of cake.
Yep.
Went down there. They emailed us before our cruise day and said, hey, just watch this video. When we went down there, they said, did you watch the video? Yeah, they scanned our card and boom, we were done. So muster station was a piece of cake. So let's see here. So we're on the ship and, we grabbed a quick bite to eat and we went up because we wanted to be part of the sail away party. Now, we kind of, I filmed the ship to kind of give everybody an idea of what it looks like on the Lido. And you can see there's just not a lot of people here, right? Got a couple the kids' pool's closer to us, the adult pool's farther away. And on the upper right-hand corner of the Lido is where the band plays. It's where basically where the sail away party was. And you'll see here as the video gets playing, there just wasn't a lot of participation. No. And I'm going to show another video that gets more involved and is in with the sail away.
Oh, look at we're pulling away.
Yeah,
that
we're
is so
pulling
cool.
away.
I love that. Look at that port that says NCL right there.
I got
It's freaking gorgeous.
I got to tell you the
Look
and
at that. We're passing Oasis.
That's Oasis of the Seas, and Miami's gorgeous. I love going through the channel in Miami, and I was really glad to get this on tape so we can kind of look at it. And it's interesting. You don't feel it, but the ship does actually rock back and forth.
So if you guys see up in the right-hand corner of the ship with the flashing lights, that's the sail away party. So you can see how many people are actually participating in that.
Yeah, and I'm going to bring you into the sail away party here in just a second. We had kind of talked about the sail away party, but I mean, so there's the cruise director. In she's kind of drawing people in, and so they started out with the staff came in and they did their dance, and sometimes somebody would come in and dance with them, right?
Well, here they were giving away T-shirts, which I've never seen. That's me right there. I was trying to get a T-shirt, but I didn't get one.
And so this was just kind of a... What's that?
I was just saying hi to Nujuma Brown. She just came in.
Then they had like some organized dance. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Right. Which was fun, but you can see there's just not a lot of people participating, and I don't know if that's a result of being at 50% capacity or people just aren't interested. What do you think?
I honestly don't know. I mean, they didn't really build it up. I didn't feel like it was pumped up. I didn't feel like there were people out there getting people ready like, the Fun Squad does. I just, I don't know. It just was different. And even like on the breakaway, I thought the sail away party was fantastic.
Okay, so let's talk about that. First, I just want to say hi, Najuma. It's nice to see you, and thanks for joining.
Yeah.
In October, the last week in October, we went on an NCL cruise. And on that NCL cruise, they did the sail away party on Spice H2O. And Spice H2O is on the top deck aft, right? They didn't have Spice H2O on this cruise because they had the, what do you call that? Laser tag. They had laser tag.
Yeah.
So the sail away party was on the Lido. I prefer it at Spice H2O, and on the NCL breakaway from New York City, we had a blast.
There you go, right there. Bill was on the sailing with us. He didn't even know about it, and that's what I mean. Like on Carnival, I feel like when there's a sail away, and I could say that about Royal. When we went on Adventures of the Seas, there was no sail away party, not really. But to that point, we didn't end up sailing away till it was dark. We sailed away at 7 or 8 that night. It was late.
That's right.
So I get that.
It was.
I'd like to see what Royal has for a sail away party, but right now Carnival's got it hands down for me. And that's hard for me to say that.
Well, Carnival, like the Flying Scotsman was singing, right? And on this cruise, they were just playing music.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a different atmosphere. I don't know how to explain it. But going back to the NCL breakaway at the end of October, I think having it at Spice H2O, not having the pool there, I thought we had a lot more participation. It was just fun.
Yeah.
This one, I was like, okay, but whatever. I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just trying to tell you how we really felt about it.
Yeah. So I will say, though, the party that evening kind of made up for it for me.
Oh, yeah, at the social?
Yeah.
Yeah, so later that night, they kind of extended the sail away, I guess if that's what you want to call it. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. And they on deck 6, there's a...
I'll tell you what it was called because I keep all my little...
Yeah, so on deck 6, there's... I think it was a comedy club. And after the comedy show, or there might not have been one. It's
called The Social. And
it's called The Social.
As during, the evening hours, it acts as the comedy club. And then after that, it's the club.
Yeah, so we went in there. And I was... that started at like 10 o'clock at night, right? It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
The club started later. After all the...
So... I went in there and I was filming and...
oh my God, are you going to pull Hayden in?
My God. We had some fun. So check this out. So we're in there and we're dancing,
This
and
kid was crazy.
and I don't know why it's starting midpoint, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this one over. This guy, his name is Hayden, and
He's awesome.
he's so much fun to hang out with. I'm gonna try this again. Let me see if it starts from the beginning.
It's called the Encore Welcome Bash.
And it's not. All right, let me stop it. Let me try this one more time.
That's all right, honey.
This is what happens when you go. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
So I was taping Sarah, and then all of a sudden he starts, and we're like, "Whoa, this
Heck with Sarah.
this is fun." This guy, I told him, I said, "We're going to put you on our vlog."
Yep.
So his name is Hayden, and he is on his honeymoon with his wife Jules. They got married a couple months ago, and with moving and things like that, they had to push their honeymoon out. But he was a riot. He was just fun to watch and hang out with. We had a chance to spend some time with those two at the bar one night. Yeah, especially for a tall guy.
This part was hysterical.
So they had a dance off. His number got pulled. They were pulling raffle tickets. He got pulled, and so he was out there. It was great just to watch him.
Now, mind you, this guy's like 6'5".
Yeah, he's way taller than me.
Look at this! Oh my god!
And he's going to do a cartwheel. So he was
the life of the party anywhere he was. I feel like he was great. We loved them, and
you know what?
I was the one-handed push-up guy. Bill! Oh my god, they were the ones sitting next to us. Oh my gosh, Bill. Okay, that's awesome. So remember the dance-off? Oh, you probably don't have it, do you?
I bet I do have it. I bet I have it.
But you don't have it programmed.
No, I don't have it programmed, but it'll be in our vlogs.
Next to us, husband and wife, and he got called, and he went up and he did the one-handed push-up.
Oh, yes, that? I do. I have that.
Bill.
Oh
my God, that's great. That is great.
That's great. So, Bill, I don't know if you saw Hayden, but Hayden was a riot.
Yeah, Hayden was great.
And finally, Sarah's like, "Stop filming him. You're like a creeper stalker."
I called him a creeper. I did. Yep.
Anyway, I was just laughing. You were laughing at him.
He was great.
He was funny.
He was great. And you know what? I was jealous that I can't dance like him. So, but anyway. So that was called, if you guys didn't hear me, it was called the Encore Welcome Bash, and it was at 10:15 at the Social. So if you can stay up that late, usually on Embarkation Day, you're wiped out. But
yeah, and we were supposed to do a specialty dining that night, and we pushed it out just because there's so much going on.
And it's 8:34, and we talked about day one yet. We got to move it.
All right. So
I like to move it.
That pretty much ended the day, and then our first day was Monday, and we went to Nassau, Bahamas. Now, we had no plans.
But hold on. We were supposed to go to the Dominican.
Okay, that's true. We were supposed to go to the Dominican, and
I don't know why
our itinerary changed, and instead we went to Nassau. That is true. So, so we went to Nassau, and we've been to Nassau before, and we didn't schedule any excursions. So the first thing about the excursions, we thought the excursions were really expensive.
Really expensive.
And part of the cruise offering that we got, you get $50 off an excursion, but it was crazy. It's and we've been there before, and it's like, So, you looking up anything?
Yeah, I'm just gonna just for an example. So I have my little cruise book here that I take with me everywhere I go. These are pretty small. I don't even know if I can read this, but I can't. Look at how small these are. Do you have your cheaters?
I have my cheaters. That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, we're old. Okay.
But you look good with glasses.
That's so much better. Thank you, honey. All right. So, for example, Blue Lagoon Dolphin Encounter Beach Day and Snorkel was $169.
Per person.
I guess that's not too bad because you're doing something with the dolphins. But if you wanted to go to do a Stingray Beach Day, that was $109. It just seemed like everything was really pricey. Just to do like a 4-hour beach day was $80. I just think that's kind of pricey, To do a Go Local Nassau was $130. That's to me that's a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I just thought that was kind of pricey. So
we weren't even going to get off the ship. And then we're like, you know what? Maybe we should get off the ship and walk around. Maybe we can throw up the drone. So we get off the ship, and you'll see in the drone there was another ship parked next to us, and we were walking between those two ships. Man, it was windy.
It was windy.
And once you got outside of that, the wind
we didn't
died
know if we
right
were
down.
Going to be able to.
Yeah. So, one thing about the drone, my drone is a DJI Mavic Mini, and the fastest that it will fly in sport mode is 27 miles an hour. Well, if the wind speed's faster than that, you might never get your drone back. So you gotta kind of be careful if it's windy or not. When we first got off the ship, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can fly my drone.
Yeah.
Once we walked out the pier a little bit more and we got away from being between two different ships, the wind kind of died down and I felt pretty comfortable about it. So we walked out of the pier and we run across, you're met with taxis. And so we were talking to one of the taxi drivers.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I can take you around. It's $80. I'll do it for $60. He's trying to bargain with us to do something. The problem with that was we only had about 2.5 hours, and he wanted to take us on a ride that was 45 minutes out and then 45 minutes back. We're like, man, that's too close.
He wanted to take us to a naval yard, and he told us we could fly the drone there.
And he said we could fly the drone there. Yeah. He says where we were, we couldn't fly the drone. It was zone something. I don't know. When you looked around, there was I don't know if we got a picture of it, but there was a sign that said, no knives, no guns, no whatever. Didn't say drones.
Nope.
So I'm like, is he just trying to sell us a cab fare, or is he for real? Anyway, long story short, we decided we weren't going to take a cab, and we were going to walk to Junkanoo Beach.
We walked to Junkanoo Beach, which was a little bit of a walk.
It's only 10, 12 minutes. It wasn't bad.
It was a mile. It was about a mile and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really nice beach. It's small, but it was a nice beach, and they had Margaritaville right there, right? Wasn't that Margaritaville? It was. I think it was Margaritaville.
Oh, it could have been. We walked by Senior Frogs, right?
Yeah.
We walked by Senior Frogs, and I think Margaritaville was there.
And you just asked a guy working there, said, "Hey, can I throw up my drone here?" He goes, "Yeah, go ahead. I don't care."
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We did. Enter footage.
Yeah, where's my footage? So we're at Junkanoo Beach, and I'm going to throw up the drone. And what's interesting is there was actually 3 ships at port, and I'm like, I got to get this drone up because how often is this going to happen, right?
Yep.
So let's check out the footage.
Oh my goodness, honey.
So I have more drone footage than I'm showing today. I'm doing it just based out of time. But the Celebrity Edge was there. That's the first ship.
Yep.
The MSC Meraviglia. Meraviglia. And then we're the third ship, and then you can see us heading towards what's that resort called? Atlantis.
Are you struggling to find your words today, babe?
No.
But look at that water, just beautiful. And now, mind you, at one point here, your drone the range was out of sight, right? You can't get out of sight of what is the thing that your drone does?
It's supposed to be line of sight.
Line of sight. So you had to turn around here and come back, right?
I did, yeah.
But what a great shot, honey. That's beautiful. I can't wait to put that in our vlogs.
Yeah, and like I said, I've got more drones. I'm actually flying over the ships, kind of looking down on them. You can see what it looks like on the top deck.
Yeah.
Top deck.
Yeah, Carla said she's walked to Junkanoo Beach before. It's not that bad. It's really not.
It isn't.
It's not.
And you know what? We're cruising in December. It wasn't that hot out either, so I really like that. This is just me coming back.
This was Margaritaville right here.
It could have been.
Yeah. What a gorgeous resort. And so that's Junkanoo Beach right there. And as you can see, it's not a humongous beach, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And there were people there. Look, there's not that many people there. You can see there were a couple people in the water, and that was it. But if you're looking for a place to go for free, there you go. Right? It was free. We just walked right on.
It was. Yeah.
So
we could have ate there. We didn't. We really wanted to just get some drone footage and then come back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Everybody says beautiful footage. Will Cooper said nobody had ship envy that day. Quite a lineup. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what they're doing to that port. It is going to be, like, we were just there in June on Adventures of the Seas. They've made so many improvements just in 5 months, right? It's going to be incredible. They had signs up showing what it was going to look like. Just beautiful. Oh, Jake's here.
Uh-oh. There's trouble.
Hi, Jake.
Hi,
How
Jake.
are you, buddy?
How you doing? So we get the drone footage. We walk back, right? And we didn't really do much that night other than, I didn't really show much at dinners. We'll do that in the vlogs.
Yeah.
But we did see a show called Kinky Boots.
Oh my gosh, fantastic.
And I was able to tape some of it, but it came out really overexposed. It wasn't good footage. No. So I didn't pull any in for tonight's live.
I have some on my phone we can use.
But I thought it was a pretty good show. Now, one thing that you want to know about Kinky Boots, we sat on one side. You want to sit in the middle.
Yep.
Get there early, sit in the middle. We got there. We had just finished up dinner, and we were running in there, and the middle was kind of full, so we sat to one side. And you know, there's a scene in there where there's like a boxing match, and you
can't see
you can't see it, side, you know, because they got people lined up at kind of at an angle, and it's in the way.
I think if you were center or right, you'd be okay, but we were on the left, and the way they had it positioned, it was blocking, so we couldn't really see it. So yeah,
I would definitely sit in the middle. Anyway. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
It was good. I highly recommend it. I thought it was fantastic.
And that pretty much ended our night, and that was Monday night. So Tuesday comes around. Tuesday is a C day.
Yep.
And so you know, they try to put some activities together to keep people busy and have some fun. I'll tell you, the
first one was pathetic.
Yeah,
I'm trying to have people flip their flip flop into a bucket.
I'm trying to be as polite as I can, but man, it was freaking lame. I started filming it, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Haters, and we're not.
No, we're not. We're very pro NCL.
We were disappointed in some of the things, and other things we were just wowed. So
I was like, wow, this is pretty bad. But anyway, I filmed it for like a minute, and I don't even show the fit. I mean, I'm not showing the footage. Are you kidding me? I didn't pull into this, and I won't show it on our vlog.
Well, it got better with sexy legs. A little bit.
So sexy legs. They put 3 ladies up, and the guys dance up against the sexy legs, and this is what it looked like. So I gave you bits and pieces of a couple different guys. I took most of the audio out. You know, we got some of the older guys in here. Some of it was funny. Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy was doing, but this guy here, he was always tanked. Boy, he was crazy. But this person right here, this is Ludwig from New Jersey.
Yeah, he won it like a million times, they said.
He had won it on a previous ship. He was just fun to watch. He seemed like he was very involved in all kinds of different activities.
Yeah, he was. He was having fun.
He was having a great time. It was just fun watching him.
I just love the bouncing. He just jumped.
Yeah, he just jumps up and down. So
it was cute. He was cute.
And everybody loved him. So he's pretty cool.
Darts on the Splendor, won a ship on a stick. Ellie J, how are you? Flip flop toss. Seriously, Crazy Cat Traveler. I'm not kidding. They were literally flipping.
Yeah, and one guy's foot was so big that the flip flop would land on top of the bucket, and they're like, "Oh, you just got to keep flipping it." I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is." I
think I was tanning at this during this.
Yeah, I think you were up. You were up in the hot tub, but anyway, this guy was fun, and
he was great.
I thought he was great. He got excited. He threw his hat down and just bouncing around, but. Yeah, he was awesome.
So Bill Matson said, I like Choir of a Man better. We're getting there. We did too.
Yes. Yeah, very much so.
Wowza. We'll get there.
So we just kind of hung out. We met some people. We call them the children.
My cruise kids.
The cruise kids. And we'll get to them.
Fabulous.
We were sitting in a hot tub with them, just hanging out, having a few drinks and getting to talk. There was 3 of them. There was Cody, Johnny, is a girl, and Max. Yeah. Max and Johnny are dating. They live in LA.
And we met them probably the second or third day in, and we ended up spending almost every day with them.
We spent a lot of time with them.
Yeah, and I just love meeting new people and it was cool to get a kid's not a kid, I shouldn't say kid, they're not kids, they're in their early 20s, but it's so cool to get their perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was really nice to meet them. We're all connected now, and it was great. Bill said 10 times to win.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was just so silly.
I don't know who comes up with these games, but that was pretty bad.
Yeah, like, I mean, usually it's hairy chest contest or it's the belly flop or sexy legs, but like the flip-flop thing, I was like, what in the world? But anyway, let's not just, we're not going to just
we'll move
on
on
that.
from that.
We'll move on.
So after sexy legs, we kind of hung out with the kids, the children. We call them the children.
Yep.
Later that night, we ate at the Manhattan Room, which is MDR. I can't remember what we have, but it'll be in the vlogs.
Yeah.
And that night, we went to a game show called the Newlywed Game. It's called the Newlywed Not So Newlywed Game, and they actually pick 3 couples who's been married. Typically, what they do is who's been married the longest in the group.
Yep.
Who's been married the shortest in the group, and then somebody in the middle.
And usually the shortest is usually a younger couple. And in this instance, it wasn't. It was all middle-aged couples and then an older couple, right? There was 2 middle-aged couples, a couple that had only been married for 6 years, but they were like our age.
Yeah, they were married 6 years. One couple was married 3 months. The other couple was married like 30 years.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. This is what it looks like. So the audio starts.
I'm going to be asking you some questions. You're not going to hold back. Then we're going to bring the gentleman back, and we're looking for a match, okay? Question number 1. Which television show best describes your marriage? And it's multiple choice. Is it A, This Is Us? Is it B, Game of Thrones? A little bit more spicy, you know? Or is it C, The Walking Dead? We're gonna start first with Faye. 3 months of marriage. Which one best describes your marriage, Faye? B, Game of Thrones. So very spicy. I like it.
I was shocked by that.
All right, let me ask you, Faye. So in Game of Thrones, we know one of the main characters, Khaleesi. She owns what?
So we're gonna be Game of Thrones after we get married.
But you like the spicy part, so you just chose it. Okay. All right, so let me tell you about a girl. So she has some dragons. At times they get a little bit out of hand, so she has to tame those dragons. When is the last time you've tamed Mike's dragon? This morning.
Hi, Kathy.
Wow. You've watched Game of Thrones before, right? No, never.
No.
All right, so there's this character, Khaleesi. She has some dragons, and at times they get a little bit testy, so she has to tame those dragons. We also asked Faye, when was the last time she tamed your dragon?
This morning.
And let me tell you, Faye giggled throughout that whole show. She was like this giggling through the whole show. She was really cute.
Do you see what Stephen Z had to say?
Yeah, think about that. Y'all can be the newlyweds soon.
That's right. We'll be on the show.
We thought about going up there, but we'd rather record it. But TLS, is it TLC Travels? TLC Travels, that's cool. Was the cruise director new? Jamie, I don't know. I've never heard of Unique, so I don't know. But even you could see there, usually for the newlywed game, the person's really high energy. So in
2017, Sarah and I went on a cruise. This is before we were vloggers. And it was the NCL, it's either Breakaway or Encore. It's one of those, that size ship. But and that was the first time we were, if you want to say exposed, first time we had seen that Not So Newlywed Game. And at the time, the cruise director was Andre. We never laughed so hard. He had so much energy, and he was so much fun. And when you look at that experience compared to the one that we just saw, I'm just like, wow.
Completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not what we thought it was going to be. I'm not saying it wasn't entertaining, but it was definitely.
It wasn't what we're used to.
Andre was a cruise director all on his own. He was unbelievably. He was so funny, so energetic.
Do you remember that sail-away party? It was crazy.
Yeah, bits and pieces. I wish we had vlogged back then, but we didn't.
And I think truly a cruise director can make or break your cruise. I really do. You guys believe that? I truly believe that. So.
I do. I agree with that. I agree with that. So
okay.
So anybody in the chat, anything got going on here? It looks like we're good. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So that ended Tuesday.
Sherry's doing her moderator duties by asking everybody to hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe if you're new here. And we do have some new people here. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything.
Absolutely. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified next time we either go live
It'll be
or
a
when
vlog.
we put up a vlog.
It'll be a vlog.
We've got some vlogs. We are behind.
We're 4 cruises behind. So we're going to have some footage for you guys here shortly.
Yeah, well, 3 for me, but then.
All right, that's enough.
You got one.
Okay.
So anyway, okay, so Tuesday.
She is new, I think. In August, she was the assistant cruise director. I don't remember who the main director was. Oh, thank you, Bill, for that.
Oh,
okay.
thanks, Bill.
Then I'm going to cut her some slack because she's new. Now I feel bad.
Well, yeah, and again, I'm not trying to make it sound like she wasn't very good. I think she was entertaining. I just had experienced other cruise directors that were more entertaining. How's that?
Yep.
And you know what?
Larry Thomas. Hello, Sarah and Bob and Cuties. We're eating dinner at Jamie's Italian, and I got your going live notification, so I dropped in to say hello.
Well, thank you.
Larry Thomas and Elaine Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. We miss you guys, but we are loving seeing all of your cruises that you guys are
jealous,
on.
to be honest with you.
So jealous, but absolutely loving it. Thank you, guys.
Larry and Elaine recently retired, and they're just having a great life. They're living their best life right now.
Yes.
Okay, so getting back to the cruise. So that ended Tuesday. So Wednesday, we have a port stop at St. Thomas. And we've been to St. Thomas before. And we were going to go to Megan's Bay because we'd been there. Mm-hmm. And prior to us going on the cruise at our dinner, we were talking to Gary Krebs. And Gary's like, why don't you guys go to Koki Beach?
Well, because I said I want to snorkel.
Yeah. And he said, I've been to Koki Beach. It's a great place to snorkel. Yep. They've got a reef there. And so we did. We went to Koki Beach.
Well, he didn't tell me I was going to be snorkeling with a shark either.
You know, I've got that in the footage, and we'll take a look at that.
Gary.
But this is so we went to Koki Beach, and
hey, is that me?
That is you, and
dear God.
It is very common that I will follow Sarah with the drone when she's snorkeling. But just to kind of give you an idea what Koki Beach looks like,
so beautiful.
I put a little bit of the drone footage together. I gotta fix that. Is that more towards me?
I'll fix it.
No, right here.
Oh,
got
okay.
it.
There we go.
No, I got the other side. Anyway, all right.
It's this. I'll fix it. You keep going.
Yeah, green screen issues. But anyway, no, that's Koki Beach.
No. It's okay.
There we go.
They're
I
not
think
here
that'll
for
work.
the green screen. They're here for us. It's okay. Look at you cruising right along. Oh, right there was a beautiful reef. There was so much.
That's where the reef was. We did some snorkel. I actually snorkeled with you. Typically, I don't. Typically, I'm filming or whatever the case is. And I brought so we bring our own snorkel gear, and we had a good time.
But this is bringing a whole different perspective. Like just looking at that beach, there's hardly anybody there. That's not crowded.
I actually thought it was crowded.
I think it got more crowded during the day.
Yeah.
Later on during the day.
As the day went on, more people showed up. That's right. That's right. It was somewhat crowded. But let's see here. We did some snorkeling, and this is actually this is your footage from snorkeling.
Oh, okay.
And when we were in there,
fish everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally everywhere.
And this wasn't even at the where all the rocks and
no, that was just literally walking in off the beach, putting your face in. That's what you saw. It was crazy.
Yeah, but there's a pretty good sized fish that's going to be flying through here. And
freaking shark.
Well, I don't know if it's a shark, and maybe people in the chat can tell us. Is that a shark?
So the only thing that I didn't think it was a shark because it didn't have a dorsal fin. But let me tell you something. He looked like a shark.
Yeah, and he comes back around again.
He scared the crap out of me.
Well, you didn't get out of the water.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
No, you're still snorkeling.
Oh, all right.
You're still going to town here. But
well, I was like, he's not coming to get me. He's coming to get one of these other guys.
He does come around again. But anyway, does anybody know what that is? Is it a shark?
Baby shark. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, there he is again. So I was going to kind of draw him in, but I just didn't have a chance to do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
But we had a good time there. The water I thought was warm. We snorkeled quite a bit.
Honey, Gary does not agree with me.
Uh-oh.
He does not think the cruise director makes or break a cruise. It's the people you meet or you meet or are with that can make or break it. I agree with that, but this was the first cruise we have been on this year. No, I've been on 5 this year. And it was the first cruise we didn't know anybody that was on this cruise.
Yep.
Yep. So we did. We met people, and that did help. But I still like a good cruise director. But anyway.
Yeah.
Tim, it was not a Barracuda. I know what a Barracuda looks like. It was not a Barracuda. But Timmy Cornish, happy birthday. Cue it. You're here. Happy birthday, Timmy Cornish. JJ Cruz is in the house. Hey, guys.
JJ Cruz, what's going on?
Oh, bravo. I'm going to do what they do and act out. Thank you so much for the super sticker, you guys. Guys, listen, if you aren't subscribed to JJ Cruz, get over there. They did like a 3-hour Christmas-a-thon last night. It was incredible. So go check them out for sure.
These guys are always on a cruise. They had like a 48 days continual
they were
cruising.
On a cruise for like 48 days.
And they're live all the time,
Yeah.
and they're showing you where they're at. They're showing you the ship.
They're great.
Things that they're doing. So they're definitely.
We miss you guys. We met them on Adventure of the Seas. We got to get on a cruise with them.
Yeah, and I hope that we can see them again at some point down the road.
Yeah, they're great. Happy birthday, Timmy Cornish.
Happy birthday, Tim. So.
Hey, yes. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm trying to figure out where we are. So we did the snorkeling. I don't know what that fish is. Nobody seemed to care what it was, but
I still didn't like it.
Yeah, Mary Ellen Dillon, I agree with you. Cruise director makes a difference. I think so.
And that's a good point. When you're solo, the cruise director does make a difference. And Mary Ellen does go do some solo cruising. So thank you,
she
Mary.
does.
Thank you, Mary Ellen Dillon.
So later in the day at Cokie Beach, we met up with Gary Krebs again and Dewey Ski and Josh.
Josh from Cruise with Josh, yeah.
Yeah, they were on a different ship that was embarking from Miami.
Oasis, yep.
Yeah, it was Oasis because they were in the front. Yep. That's right. And our itineraries crossed, and we knew that, so we both went to Cokie Beach. We can kind of catch up with each other. So that was fun.
Oh, hey, See the World with Chris. Hey, guys, we've been here all along. Just haven't said hello yet. Doing transportation booking for a cruise. Gary. Whoa. Gary Krebs. Oh, my gosh. Merry Christmas to a wonderful couple and a Happy New Year. Gary, you're awesome. You didn't need to do that.
We were so happy to meet you in person. We've always gone back and forth in Marco Polo and stuff, but it was you and your wife, Eva. You guys are awesome. Yeah. It was fun hanging out with you. And
I love their friends, too.
Yeah, Maria. Robert and Maria. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Wow. But thank you very much.
They do have wonderful voices, too. JJ Cruz does, you're right. Gary, that was so very kind of you.
Very generous.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Wow. Now I'm all verklempt.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Get me back on track.
All right. So Wednesday ends. We go back to the ship. I don't have anything down for what we did that night. You know what?
I don't know.
Wasn't that the night that we saw? What night did we see? I was going to call it the Man Show. What's that?
It's called Choir of a Man.
That was a great show. I don't know why I didn't see it in the footage. I would have pulled that.
And so I'll tell you, I don't know if you did it on your GoPro. That's why. Remember, you brought the GoPro and snuck it. So on Carnival, you can vlog their shows. On NCL, you can't. We used to be able to on NCL. I don't know why you can't now. But on Choir of a Man, which way am I going here? They were throwing these off the bar and giving away free drinks and stuff. You got like 3 free beers, didn't you?
Yeah, I was sitting on the end. So if you go to the show, sit on the end.
Sit on the end in the first 10, 15 rows. Yeah. You'll get free drinks. And they started chucking these out. And I was lucky and was able to grab 2 of them. So I'm keeping those
was
forever.
A great show. And I wish we had seen it more than once.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we saw that on Friday. Well, or no, it was Saturday. It was last night.
It was, but that's okay.
And I didn't pull the footage. So
Nancy.
Oh, boy.
I'm listening on the way home from work. Okay, just listen. Don't watch. Don't type. Just be careful.
Yeah. Okay. So Thursday comes around.
Are we going to talk about casino at all?
We're going to get there.
We're going to get there.
Oh, we're definitely going to get there.
Stay with us.
Thursday, our stop is at Tortola.
Dina Shania Hi. are you? Sorry, squirrel. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Welcome everybody in. We had never been to Tortola before. We've been to St. Thomas. We've been to Nassau, Bahamas.
Tortola was gorgeous.
Just remember that. So I booked this cruise like a year and a half ago when one of my other cruises canceled, and I used some future cruise credits, blah, blah, blah. And we just happened to book this one. I booked it because of the itineraries, St. Thomas and Tortola. When I booked it, I didn't realize Tortola is 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So she's not one to get up early. So anyway.
Do I have any morning people in this chat? I'm not a morning person. He is. I am not.
You're fine in the morning. You just don't want to get up. I don't know what it is, but you
I want to sleep.
Yeah, but you're
Don't talk to me pre-coffee.
Yeah, you got to be quiet, but I think for the most part you're still
like he gets
good.
up and he's like, "Come on, let's go." And I'm like, coffee before we have a conversation."
I bounce out of bed and I'm just like, "Man, let's go. Let's get going."
Like,
and she's like, don't talk to me right yet. But anyway, so we go to Tortola and we were like, by the time we weren't sure what we were going to book, and we didn't know if we were just going to get off and just walk around the pier. So when we did book something there, it was limited.
It was.
And we ended up booking a beach day. I don't know what the excursion was called.
It was a beach day.
And this was an excursion. We only did one excursion, and this was it.
That was King Garden Bay, right?
King Garden Bay.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the name of the excursion. It was beach day or something like that.
I can tell you what it is. Keep going.
So anyway, long story short is I'm going to show you guys a little bit about King Garden Bay, and we'll kind of talk through it. So it starts out. So I want you guys to see, this is what the taxi looks like. And I think Gary Krebs said, I think they're called Jandies. Do I have that right? I can't remember what they're called, but you get in these, in their bench seats. They stack them pretty hard. They want 5 people in each row, and they don't leave until the thing is full. So, it's not that it's uncomfortable, but if you got all kinds of, you're bringing snorkel gear and you're bringing this, it can get a little tight, right? And those guys don't slow down. They're driving at a pretty good clip.
So 5 in a row on a bench.
Yeah.
You're jam-packed. I have a backpack. He's got a backpack. So does everybody else that we're with. And we actually had 2 people get off because they were so upset that they crammed that many people in one.
Yeah, that's right. They left the excursion.
They did.
And JJ Cruz has a question.
Oh.
You want to be on the Encore next year? Choir of Man was incredible.
Man. Oh my gosh.
Choir of Man is awesome.
It is.
Awesome.
Do not miss it, and do not miss Kinky Boots. You will love Kinky Boots.
They're both great.
They're both fantastic.
Great shows.
Absolutely.
Wanted to show you guys what the drinks look like. I didn't think the drinks were all that expensive, but I don't know how big the drinks were. We didn't get any. And then I'm kind of showing the drone
we had
footage.
to leave at like 11:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, we got there, 9?
Yeah.
And we had to turn around and leave at 11:30. Yeah, we were there a couple hours.
It was called Island Beach Break, and it was only $49, but I mean, I don't know. Gary's telling us we need to go to, hold on, let me just see this really quick. He said we got to go to something Gorda. Hold on, I got to find it. Gary, what'd you say? Virgin Gorda, you will fall in love. Yeah, so there just wasn't enough time to do that. What we did try to do was what we were going to do, but we couldn't cancel this in time. We had to cancel this in 48 hours. We were going to take a catamaran over to the baths, but we couldn't. We didn't. There was not enough time.
No.
So.
No,
Kinky
there
Boots
wasn't.
is still on. We are stoked. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Kinky
Boots. Yes, it is. It was fantastic. I loved it.
Great show.
Margaret Wilson, hello, welcome in. What do you got going?
So we're just talking through some footage. So when we got to the beach, there was hardly anybody there. Now, this is what I didn't like. We did the excursions through NCL.
It's $50.
It was $50 after our credit. We ended up paying $50.
No, it's $50 per person.
Yeah, so I had a $50 credit. So
you're right.
So anyway, when you get there, you have to rent your chairs. We rented 2 chairs and an umbrella for $20. I don't know why that wasn't included in the excursion. When we left there, we asked the taxi driver how much would it cost if we just took a taxi. It was $9 one way. So what's the reason? Why get on an excursion? Why take an excursion? We paid more for this than we needed to.
Wow, they look like they're just floating. Come here, baby.
Yeah, they do. And you could rent paddle boards and take paddle boards lessons if you want to.
Somebody wants to say hello.
Oh, there she is.
Say hi to Dallas. She's like, Mom. Gary says next time I'll take you on a private tour of the baths. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we were considering just taking a cab to the ferry and then going there, but we couldn't cancel this in time, and I was just, when I was goofing off with my drone, I wanted to go around in one of these boats, see what was going on back there. So anyway, that's what that looks like.
So Bill is saying you can film Choir of a Man. You can't film Kiki Boots due to copyrights because it's a Broadway show. Well, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, if I'd have known that, then I would actually brought the camera versus my little GoPro.
Yeah, it's all right.
But,
hey, Puppy the cat.
So Cane Garden Bay was great.
Oh, no, I thought Puppy the cat was in. They're saying hi to our puppy.
Oh. That's
actually funny.
So Cane Garden Bay was great. I enjoyed it. The taxi ride, hold on, because I'll tell you, it's an adventure.
The water was freezing, and I did not go in.
Yeah, we didn't.
Did I?
No, we didn't snorkel there.
No, I didn't. It was too cold.
We weren't there long enough, though.
Wait a minute. I feel like I did. Didn't I end up going over where you were with the drone, and I just was like, okay, I'm going to do it.
I don't think you went.
No, that was at the last port. That was at Great Stirrup Cay. It was freezing there, too. The water was freezing.
You can buy,
we'll get there.
Local things there from people that make it and whatever. But anyway, we go back to the ship. We're leaving that night, just showing you the sunset because I taped it for whatever reason. I tape everything I can. But
that's beautiful.
So we're leaving Tortola. It's getting nighttime, and we went to dinner. We went to dinner at La Bistro. So although I didn't pull any footage for La Bistro,
it was so hard to vlog in the specialty restaurants because it was so loud. So we're probably going to have to do voiceovers.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I didn't pull any of the footage in there.
The bistro was fantastic.
Plus, I knew we were going to run late.
Fantastic.
Gary Krebs is asking if we buy any Foster's rum. I don't know what that.
I don't know what that is, Gary. So no, we did not.
No, we didn't. But what we wanted to tell you was we did not have reservations for La Bistro. We went there and they sat us right on the spot.
We had tried booking reservations on the app, on the ship, before we even got on the cruise, and it was booked. We walked up and she's like, come right in. I'll seat you. So, yeah.
Yeah, we sat down. I got the beef tenderloin. You got the lobster. The lobster came with a sauce, right?
It was like a mushroom sauce. It
was good.
So good.
It was good. It's not the way I would typically eat a lobster, but it was very good.
Gary's saying that's insane. Tortola is only 10 minutes from St. Thomas, and in St. Thomas, the water was warm. I don't know. It was freezing. Great sunset footage.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I try to grab as much of that as I can because you just never, I thought that looked really cool as it was starting to get dark out. But at La Bistro, we'll show that in our vlogs, and that pretty much ends Thursday with Tortola. So we've got a sea day coming back on Friday, and we were just kind of hanging out in the hot tubs with the children, right?
We were. Sorry, I just had to text one of my kids to let the dog upstairs because she's...
I don't even think the kids are here, are they?
Yeah, Onyx is here.
Okay, so Friday, sea day, and I'm going to show you the children had a message for Sarah that she hasn't seen yet, so we're going to play that now.
What?
Here we go.
All right, I don't know how close we have to get to this thing.
Not close.
But what do you have to say? Oh, it's really...
We're so happy
we love
we
you.
met you. We love you.
Yeah, it was really cool watching you win a bunch of money.
It's all going to my college tuition.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Okay. So is this where we talk about
that's the transition to the casino.
Okay. So this happened on the casino, at the casino on this cruise. So I became a Pearl Casino at Sea member, which is, I guess, the next level up, and I got Drinks on Us. So with Drinks on Us, we already had the drink package, but it doesn't include like energy drinks, bottled water, stuff like that. So with this, you get anything, like any drinks. So that was cool. So while the kids were sitting next to me watching me play every night, I would get them Red Bulls and waters for you and whatever. And that was really nice. So I really enjoyed that. But so are we going to talk about robbing
This is time to talk about the casino.
Guys, I don't know what the heck happened, but I found Wonder 4. And if you guys gamble, you know what that is. It's the Wonder Tower, and it's 4 games that you can pick from. And the first night I played it, I came back to the room, and Bob's like, how'd you do, honey? Did you win anything? Or no, because typically I don't win on NCL. Yeah, I think I got a ticket for $1,500 in my pocket.
I was like, what? Wait, what?
So he was like this, and he was like, what? He was like, oh. So the next morning I woke up, and he was like, did you really win $1,500? And I go, I don't know. It could be one of those things where I was dreaming. I don't know. So I went digging in my purse and pulled out a ticket, and one of the tickets had like 20 cents on it. And he's like, you didn't win $1,500. And then I took out another ticket. I go, what does this one say? And he was like, holy crap.
It's like $1,506. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So I went the next night.
And traditionally, you don't win on NCL.
Nope.
You've said that before. And I just want to get back to somebody who had a question in the chat. We bring our own snorkel gear.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we do bring our own.
We have our own.
So then DMR Media, we will be on it this Sunday to Sunday. Oh, have a great time, guys. Have a great time. If you have any questions for us, please drop them in. Yep. So the next night, I think I was upset because I couldn't get on it. A lady was on it, and I couldn't get on it, and I was really bummed about it, right? I think. Or was that the night I came home with 500?
Well, you did come home with 500. She eventually got off of it, but you were just like, come on. I ended up things to do.
Losing some money on other machines. So the next night I went down, and I think I won 500. And then the next night I went down, and I think I won like 900. Like, this machine was ridiculous. All in all, winning and losing, I think I walked out with $2,600 on that machine. On one machine over the course of the cruise. But I don't know, it was great.
So with that being said, now you earned enough points.
Yes.
Well, you'll get casino offers. So it will be interesting to see what the NCL casino offers are in comparison to the Carnival ones. Okay. Because you're getting Carnival ones left and right.
Oh, Linda D made a live. Hi, Linda D. Thanks for being here, honey. So here's the thing. The Carnival offers I'm getting right now are ridiculous. So I'm getting free balconies and up to a free suite, $1,000 free play, $200 onboard credit, and free drinks. I mean, and I have multiple offers right now, and it's really hard not to take them. So he only gets 4 weeks of vacation, and we're already booked. So if anybody wants to go on a cruise with me, I'll take you. You just got to pay port fees and taxes.
She's throwing it out there.
So I'm a contractor where I work, so I can pretty much take time off whenever I want. I don't get paid for it. But
JJ Cruz isn't winning in the casinos.
No, you're not.
JJ Cruz, we got this idea from you guys.
Yeah.
So it's working out so far. Eventually, our luck's going to change.
We were wondering who was winning. So, yeah. So I went on that cruise with Nancy on the Carnival Horizon. They gave me, it was a completely free cruise. They gave me $500 to play with in the casino. I got down to $38. And I ended up winning like $800. I paid for taxes and fees and excursions. That cruise was a free cruise.
That was an 8-day cruise.
It was. It was amazing. I'm in, Sarah says, Mary Ellen Dillon. I knew you would be. Billy J. Travels, hey, how are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So anyway, Crazy Cray Traveler said me. So what I love about this, and we didn't know this either, but JJ Crew, you guys can speak to this because Jordan's a travel agent, right? Jared or Jordan? Jared.
I think
Jordan.
Jordan's
Jared.
I think
no,
Jordan.
It's Jared. It's Jared. It's Jared.
Okay, which one? I say it's Jordan.
I think it's Jared. Mary Ellen Dillon, it'll take a couple weeks. So JJ Cruise, I have a cruise booked for March. And I asked the person that I booked it through, hey, can you just see if you can use any of my casino offers? not only do I get that cruise for free in March, it's the celebration. We're on the Vista. They upgraded us for free to a balcony. I'm getting $1,000 free play. I'm getting free drinks. Like, it's mind blowing to me that I've been paying thousands of dollars. We have been paying thousands of dollars for cruises. All this, see, it is Jordan. I was right. This whole time, we could have been taking free cruises if I just popped a couple.
I thought I said it was Jordan. You said it was Jared.
No, I said it was Jordan.
No, we're going to watch the replay on that one.
I said Jordan. They said Bob is correct. I thought I said Jordan.
No, you said Jared. It doesn't matter.
I meant Jordan. Crap. Okay.
Yeah, so guys, Jordan from JJ Cruises is a
travel agent.
So if you're looking to book a cruise
Yeah.
or any type of vacation for that matter, reach out to them.
Check them out. And they're doing a group cruise, and it's a back-to-back, and you can pick the first half or the second half or whatever you want. So, yeah. If anybody wants to drop in their link for me to their chat, that would be great. Don Ash Sr., my bags are packed and ready. Woo! Let's go.
Boy. We might have to have a conversation about that one.
Oh, yeah. Don, unless you're a female, that might be a problem.
Yeah. I don't know
Lori
about that.
S., hello. All right, so where are we at?
So-
Are we at Great Stirrup Cay yet?
Friday, so the last day is Saturday. We go to Great Stirrup Cay.
I did say it was Jared. I don't know. I knew it was Jordan.
That's okay. So we went to Great Stirrup Cay, and when you go to Great Stirrup Cay, you have to take a tender, right?
Yeah.
And
this was our first time.
Yeah, there was actually 3 of them running, and I don't know why we're not on why we're not displayed, but that's all right.
It's okay.
So I just showed some bits and pieces about us coming across, coming into the channel.
Gorgeous.
It was, we had a lot of fun. We spent time with the children, right?
We did.
We did. And I just wanted you guys to see how you get there. And what's interesting is they just put this ramp down and boom, there you go.
You just walk right off. It's kind of cool, though. It was a nice, smooth process.
It was. You didn't have to wait for anybody to dock. You didn't have to tie up. You just off you go. And I thought the island was nice. Now you're going to see here in some footage that this is called Great Stirrup Cay. It's NCL's private island. This is where I'm going to start my drone footage. I actually flew my drone from my chair. So I did that because I'm not so sure they want me flying drones because they've got so many zip lines going around. So I flew it low to get out of the zip line area. And you'll see some of the footage. But so there's our ship, and there's one of the tenders going back and forth.
It was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful port, beautiful water. I did go in here. It was freezing cold, but, I had to do that snorkeling thing. So... But it was great. It was great.
And one thing that Sarah picked up on that I didn't, there's no pools on Great Stirrup Cay. It's all beaches.
Dina Hoover, hello. Welcome in. Hey, guys, I just want to say there's 56 of you guys in here. If you could hit that thumbs up if you haven't, we'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you.
So that island to the right with the 2 ships is Royal Caribbean's.
That's Perfect Day at Coco Cay, guys.
Perfect Day at Coco Cay.
Yep. Look how close it is.
We went on crazy. There. JJ Cruise was on that cruise.
Yeah, they were on that cruise with us. Yeah. I loved Perfect Day. Perfect Day was amazing.
Perfect Day was awesome. And we had a good time here too. But
yeah, this was beautiful as well.
But again, there's no pools. I don't know if that matters to anybody.
So yeah, that's a good point, honey. And I remember saying that in our vlog. The only thing I would change about this is having a pool. It is nice to have, especially when you're in December, when the ocean's cold, you want to go in the water. It was warm outside, so you want to cool off, but that was cold. That water was really cold. For me, it was really cold.
Yeah, I didn't end up going in the water. We were there all day. That wasn't like a 2 or 3 hour excursion. That was an all day.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, and I had to pull my drone out. I didn't want to get, I could have came in a little bit, but I wanted to get far enough out where nobody could see it, nobody could hear it, things of that nature.
Yeah, Lori S. made a good point. Great map, great ramp on the tender for handicapped people. Absolutely. Deepa, you are going to love Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It is just, wow.
Yeah, and I agree with JJ Cruz. That was an island that I've never been to that was just always stand out as one of the best excursions we've had.
So Bill has a good question. Why is the taco thingy separate from the not so great buffet? I don't know. We couldn't find the taco thing. So if you found it, was it the little truck that they had? Because we couldn't find the taco place. But yeah, the buffet was not so great. But all the food was included. Food and drinks were included, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
One of the things I like about NCL is when you book, you get the free at sea. And we're not big drinkers, but you get that package as part of the offering, right? You don't have to buy it after the fact. So it was kind of nice.
Well, there's a lot going on here. Let's pop some of these up and talk about it. So Mercy is saying the tender with a ramp has been the same since 1986 when we took our first NCL.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting.
Gary had a good thing here. Gary said NCL didn't ask Robert's company to build the pools like they did in Coco Cay.
He's talking about Robert and Maria. Yeah.
No, the Robert's company, what?
Yeah, Robert. When we went to dinner, Robert is his company builds pools.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's designed a lot of the pools. Yep. That's what he's talking about.
Gary's saying, wait till you feel the softness of Oasis Lagoon pool on Coco Cay. I already been there, Gary. Aren't you watching our vlogs? It was closer to the tender. Bill, we could not find it, and we actually asked someone about it, and they were like, oh, it's over there. And we're like, wait a minute, what? We were just over there. What do you mean? We could not find it. Jeffrey Resendez, have a good night, honey. I'll check your message after we're done with our live.
Well, Don, that is a really good question.
Yes, it is a good question.
I did not ask. If you look at NCL's, I guess it'd be their website. It just says drones are not allowed. So I figured that they weren't. So that's why I flew it from my chair. Nobody was around me. I was able to fly straight out. And
it's kind of one of those things where you just ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I would have said, hey, can I fly it? They would have been like, no.
Yeah. Jennifer Flynn. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, Robert and Maria. Okay, I didn't know that, Gary. Sean Murphy's asking JJ Cruz, have you guys been to Bimini? Carnival changed our itinerary first time for us. So if anybody is in here and has been to Bimini, let Sean know. I have not been to Bimini, so yeah. Tacos are the food truck. Dang it.
Oh.
Blast it all.
So we walked right by it.
Right by it. I thought you said it was alcohol.
I thought it was. I didn't know what it was. I mean, never been there before. I took some footage of that. I probably have the.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I might want to delete that footage.
JJ Cruz, Sean Murphy, Bimini Beach Club was gorgeous but extremely slippery when wet, so be careful, especially if there is rain. All right, thank you. Ask for forgiveness versus permission. Yeah, we got that from another vlogger.
Yeah.
Because, listen, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say no, just to say no. And they really don't know, so they're just going to say no to cover their own butts. So throw it up, and if you throw it up and they say, no, you can't have a drone, okay,
just pull it back
quick 360 and bring it down. It's a little windy. I'm bringing it down. We play by the rules most of the time, though.
And I don't know the answer to this question. Do you? Bimini was Virgin Voyage's private island?
No,
I don't know
the answer to that.
Does anybody know?
Edna's World. Hi, Edna. Thanks for being here. Edna, when's your next cruise? Guys, if you're not connected to Edna's World, go check her out. 10-4, great advice. Thanks, everyone. Sean, you're great. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. So do we have anything else?
We don't. Sunday was disembarkation. What do
you got anything else on your little
getting off of the well, you know, look, we had fun. We didn't have this much fun.
Okay, Vintage Pop was amazing, you guys. Can you just give me your Okay.
But we had fun.
I cannot wait to put out the Sancy cruise. And for those of you that are new, Nautical Nurse Nancy and I went on a cruise. We went on the Carnival Horizon, and we had the best girls trip ever. Like the best. We laughed the entire time. Why is it snowing on my head? Okay.
We got snow coming in.
I think Virgin has a private island. Oh, Deep is asking next cruise. All right, let's talk about it. So next cruise is in March, and we are on the Vista for the celebration.
Yes.
And then in April, a couple weeks later, we are taking the NCL Bliss out of LA. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, we booked that LA cruise to do different islands other than the Bahamas. So, yep.
Well,
and I booked that one a year and a half ago too.
Yeah, so that's great. Bimini is not a private island, Mary Ellen Dillon said. No one has that much fun without peeing. Sean, let me just tell you something. There was a lot of peeing. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
I said there was a lot of peeing. It was just such a great cruise. Oh, hi, Annette. Oh, my bestie Annette is in. So Annette and I went to the casino here on Monday, and I went and played Wonder Tower, and I won 600, and I said, I'm out.
Yep. Didn't start out winning, but you ended up
did not.
making a comeback.
Yeah, I did make a comeback. Thank God. Thank God. But guys, it is almost 9:30. We have taken an hour and a half of your time. We appreciate all of you being here. We appreciate all the new folks. Again, if you could hit that thumbs up for us, we'd really appreciate it. If you're new and you wouldn't mind subscribing, again, it doesn't cost anything. It just helps support us. We love you all for being here. Yes, we are on the Vloggers Cruise. Yes,
we are on the Vloggers Cruise. Yes. Yeah, Ken is right. The Giggle Fest.
Oh,
if it's anything like Adventure of the Seas, which I expect it's going to be when I look at the footage and we put together the vlogs, it's
way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse. But we just want to say from our house to yours, have a wonderful holiday.
Yeah,
safe, healthy. If you're traveling, stay safe. Washy.
Yeah, we're in our second year of vlogging, and we really appreciate all the support that you guys have given us. And we put together a little, I guess, Christmas.
We got a little Christmas
card,
like a 30-second thing for you here.
Yeah, and we probably won't be going live between now and the end of the year, so we'll probably see you guys in January. And again, thank you for all the support.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.